Hi, welcome to Solidedge ST7 tutorial. I want to do as last in line the Hitzeschutzblech in Solidedge. So I need some planes. I go for parallel to this one. First should be stick this 400 away. Another one which is 800 away, and a last one which is 1000 away. Okay, then I need a sketch on this plane, and this should look like this, and I will do the sketch in a special way. I will insert a point. Yes, I need a point like this because I want to copy the sketch, and that's the easiest way to copy it and have not so much to do at all. So I need some constraints. This point and that point, this point and that point, and of course this one and that one should be collinear. Then I need some fillets. Maybe like this. And the center point, and this one should be aligned as well. Then some dimensions to that point. Another one to that point, and a radius, another radius, another radius, and a distance from this point to okay, and two angles, and another one. Yes. Okay. Now there should be only one constraint missing. That point should be on this point, and it's fully constrained. Now I could change these values. I could go for the variables, and this angle should be 60, that angle should be 60, this should be 500, this should be 500, this should be 30, 30, and the distance on this one should be 200, and this one should be 200 as well. So maybe change first this one and then this one, and take a look. Yeah, that's it. So now I can close this sketch, but first I want to copy it. So I will select all of these, press Ctrl C for copy, close the sketch, finish this one, and then make a new sketch on this plane and press Ctrl V for paste and just paste it somewhere. Then one constraint is needed. This point should be on this point. Close the sketch, finish it, make a new one on that plane, Ctrl V, add one constraint, close the sketch, finish it and make a new one on the last plane, Ctrl V, add one constraint, close the sketch and finish it. I didn't use tear off because it's not convenient. I have to do a whole lot of work to make all the sketches work. This is, I think, the possibly fastest way to do it. Now I can go to Tools, Variables, and change my profiles. So this should be 85, 85, radius should be 120, and the distance should be 80. Yes. Next one. Angle should be 80, 80. The radius should be 130, and the distance should be 90. And scroll upwards. Now this radius should be 160. The angle should be 65, 65, and the distance should be 200. That's okay. So I got my 4 profile sketches for my loft. In Solidedge it's not called loft, but anyway. Okay, so go to surfacing, and I want to make a Bluesurf, and that's the first one, that's the second one, the third one, and the last one. And accept it, next, and finish it. This looks nice. Now I need some sketches. I may hide this surface for a while and go to Home, Sketch on this plane. I need 2 lines, another one, and 2 circles, 1 circle, a second one, and give it some dimensions. This one has 400 diameter, this one has 400 diameter as well. Distance between these 2 lines is 50, distance between that line and that point is 100. Then I might need some constraints and maybe another distance dimension from this point to maybe that point. It's 1000. And then I want to move my circles in a better position, maybe like this. Yes, make these tangent, tangent and tangent. Now I could trim. Okay, and I might need another dimension from that center to this one, and this could be 400. Yeah, it's fully constrained. I can close this sketch. Then I need another one on that plane, and this might look like this, and give it a fillet. Yep, and a construction line. Then some constraints. No, that was wrong. This one and that one should be aligned. Yes. Now some dimensions. This should be 40. The length of the line should be, I suppose, 3450. Oh Jesus. First do the angles. That's 20. And this one is 40. Now change this to 450, and I need another one from the center to this one, and this should be 200. Yeah, it's fully constrained. I will copy these, Control C, close this sketch, and make another one on the same plane. Control V for paste, and just paste it right there. Then align as before, this point and that point. This should be removed, and this should be 20. This should be 200, and the distance should be 800. Close this sketch and finish it. So I got all the sketches I need. Okay, now I want to do some extrudes. So I go for extruded, and maybe first I could trim this with the plane, so I go for trim. I want to trim this surface with that plane, and I want to remove this side. Accept it and finish it. I could hide all the sketches for the profiles. And then I need some extrudes. I will go with this one and make it, let's say, 500. That direction. Finish it. Then another one. Again 500. And another one 500. And okay. Now I will use intersect. That's very, very useful. So go to intersect, select all the face bodies, accept it, and now click on the region which should be removed. So I want to remove small part, hopefully yes. Press right mouse click and this should be removed, and I think I'm done. Accept it. Now let's hide these extrudes and see I got already this nice little surface. Now I could hide these sketches as well. So what's needed more? One hole here, one hole, and another Bluesurf right here. So I need a sketch on this plane. This is a circle. Diameter should be 15, and I want to use the edge, so I will include it and set it as construction element. Okay, and then I could make this one and that circle concentric. Close the sketch, finish it, and go to surfacing, go to trim. I want to trim this body with this circle, and I want to remove this part of the surface. Nice. Then I need another sketch. On that plane. Again, it's a circle. Diameter should be, let me check, it's 50. And I want to include that edge and set it as construction element. Is it right now one? Nope. Select it and yes. And then make these two concentric. Close the sketch and again go to trim. I want to trim this body with that sketch. I want to remove this part of the surface. Okay, then I need another plane. So this one is parallel to this plane, and the distance should be 10. Okay. Now I need a sketch on this one. It's another circle. And diameter should be 30. And again, I want to include this edge. Set it as construction element. That's very hard to say. No, it's construction element, yes. And make these two concentric. Finish it. Yeah, and of course it was not a construction element, so I go back to my sketch and will edit the profile. Let's see. Oh, I got two circles, nice. So I could remove at least one. And this one should be a construction element. Close it. Yeah, that's a construction element. And I want to do another Bluesurf from this circle to that one. And that's okay. Now I have to fill this hole, and therefore I could use bounded. So that's the boundary, and the default is okay. And then I need another sketch. On plane 7, another circle, and the diameter should be, I think it's 15, and again include this one and make it construction element, and then make it concentric. Okay, now let's go to trim, and I want to trim this surface with this circle, and this should be removed and accepted. So now I should stitch these together. So okay, I want to stitch this one with that one and that one and finish it. Let's hide these sketches. And Then I have to mirror the complete body, so I want to mirror this one on that plane and finish. And of course I could stitch this one and that one, and I'm done. So I hope you enjoyed the last in the series, and see you to the next series or just to the next video tutorial. Bye bye.